Check test. Check test. Okay. We're growing every day, reaching listeners around the world with messages from those celebrities past. Thank you to all, especially San Jose, California, Sao Paulo, Brazil, Brisbane, Australia, Wilmington, North Carolina, Sydney, Australia, Frankfurt, Germany, Washington, D.C., Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Columbus, Ohio, and Los Angeles, California. This episode is unedited, except to speed up responses. The dead speak slowly. Edward Van Halen was born in Amsterdam, Netherlands, January 26, 1955. Eddie lived a full life while he was here. In 1974, he formed the band Van Halen along with his brother Alex, and in 1977, they were discovered by Gene Simmons of Kiss fame. Eddie struggled with alcoholism and drug abuse. He started smoking and drinking at the age of 12. Health issues plagued him throughout his career until his passing on October 6th, 2020. Hey, Eddie, you there? Eddie says, "About time." Been waiting long? Eddie says, "No time here, sugar." Oh, thank you for joining me. Eddie says, "No sweat. Hear that you do good things for us low-life musicians." Well, I'm trying to help you pass messages to this ungrateful world of ego-driven maniacs. Eddie says, "Ha ha. Good sense of humor, too. I like it. So tell me, what do you have to say?" No. So tell me, what do you have to say? Eddie says, "I thought I wasn't ready to leave, but after I did, I'm so glad I'm here. Things there are not so good. Worse than I knew. Of course, I didn't pay much attention to the workings of life. I just lived in my own world and shut out the rest of it. I always ask about the passing. Will you share what happened when you made the switch?" Eddie said, "It was just like that, a switch. 1 minute I was there, the next here. There wasn't the light and the tunnel. I was in a place with many others who I now know is my soul family. There were many of them. And I did the life review and went into a training of sorts, orientation, and I learned about my abilities here. What you know and what others do not know. Wait a minute. What you know and others do not want to know is that the afterlife is real, obviously. That place you inhabit is just one of many places to go. It's popular there because it's so difficult and many want to conquer it, but it conquers most. I didn't know what to think about it when I was there. I just wanted to make music." So, for a minute, let's talk about your life here. What are you most proud of? Eddie said, Eddie says, that I was part of a group that entertained and tried to make people happy with our music. And my son. What do you regret? Eddie said, "Nothing. You do what you do. At the time, you feel it's the right thing. And sometimes things don't turn out like you thought they would. But there's no crystal ball, and you just have to make decisions. I didn't do anything to hurt anyone else. I don't really regret my life there." What did people misunderstand about you? Eddie said, "That I gave a shit. I did what I wanted to do. I didn't care what others thought. I lived my life the way I wanted." What life challenge shaped you? Eddie said, "Having a child and getting cancer. Having Wolfie taught me to be more patient. Kids can try ya, you know. Having cancer made me realize that we can go at any time, and being in a sick body is no fun. I thought about exiting, but I knew that wasn't the right thing to do for my family. So I lived every moment, sometimes horrible moments, but I spent as much time as possible with those I love. What's something that people would be surprised to learn about you? Eddie said, I was pretty smart. I read books. I liked to learn. It helped my songwriting, gave me inspiration. What's the best advice you got while here? Eddie said, don't trust anyone, even your family. People will do what is best for them, not for you. What needs to change about the music industry? Eddie said, burn it down. Bunch of thieves and liars. I know you've written on this subject. Others have voiced their opinions, and what they have said is true. Artists are treated like shit. We're simply money-making machines. Nobody really cares about you as a person. It's all about the dollar. I don't believe it will ever change. There will always be people who will want that fame and fortune, although there is a steep price to pay. What are some of the things you do there? Eddie said, play music, of course. Golf, beach, mountains, whatever I desire. We make our own environment. I teach, most of us do, both here and there. It's rewarding to help others. How do you want to be remembered? Eddie said, as the guy who was good. Advice for mankind? Eddie said, get over yourself and help others. Money is not the best thing. It causes most of the strife, and money doesn't make you happy. You can live in a cardboard box and be happy if you understand that you are there to learn lessons. Most don't know or care about the bigger picture. You will when you get here. Thanks for taking the time to talk with me today. Contact me anytime you have a message or just want to chat. Eddie said, I will. And I know I met you Eddie said, I will. And I know I met you once long ago. I was kind to you, wasn't I? Yes, you were. I was backstage at your concert in Baltimore, and I wanted your autograph, but I had no paper, just a pen. I gave you my ticket stub, and the pen wouldn't work. Eddie said, and I gave you a guitar pick. Yup, and I still have both the pick and the ticket stub with your scratching on it, along with a picture of me with a band. Yikes, I can't believe you know that. Eddie said, oh, we know everything. Thanks for listening. So it was a sad day when we found out that Eddie had left us.
One of the saddest. And to me, it was like, wow, did this really just happen? He was so young.
Yeah, he was my age, which I guess I'm young.
You are. You're younger than me.
Well, everybody's younger than you.
Well, at this point, yeah, I guess so. Except Keith Richards.
Yeah, you and Keith Richards.
Yeah. But anyway, this was blew me away. How's that?
I mean, we all knew that he had physical issues and he had cancer and everything, but that's the way it is with most of them, though. All of a sudden, you just, so-and-so's dead. You just don't know that they've been sick. They don't tell you that.
No,
that's a private thing, and I understand that, but, it's
that's why it was so shocking.
Yeah, all of a sudden, like, so-and-so's going, holy shit, didn't even know he was sick.
Yeah.
But you'll hear during this interview, my conversation with Eddie, he remembered something, which I never thought that anybody would ever remember stuff like this, but he remembered a conversation that he had with me many years ago.
Wow.
That was kind of amazing. So you'll be able to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think? You ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
All right, let's go.
All right, here we go. Check. Eddie Van Halen, episode 47. Welcome to Celebrity Soul Speak, Season 3, Episode 47, Eddie Van Halen. You may think they're gone, but they're still very much with us, listening, watching, stepping in to help us navigate this Earth adventure. Thanks for joining us. Join Celebrity Soul Speak on Facebook at facebook.com/The Celebrity Soul Speak. And check out Renee's blog at commonsenseinwilmingtonnc.blogspot.com. Sense spelled CENTS.